Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh and I sell new stuff on eBay, do this full time, support my family. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing what I've sold or what I'm buying or different things like that, go ahead and subscribe. But I think we're just gonna jump in it today and look at what sold. Today is a Wednesday. This is everything that sold on Monday afternoon, Tuesday all day, and then a little bit here Wednesday morning. Now Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday, most of the day were actually pretty slow. I think we've only got like just under 30 things. Usually we're over 30 at this point. But let's see, yesterday was Tuesday. Tuesday evening had one big sale. I'm going to show you that. That's going to take a little bit of care and packaging. But yeah, let's just jump into it. So we'll start with the big sale first. Okay, first thing I got is this big sale. There's actually 4 of these prints. These are signed by L. Tayson and they are numbered. These are all like Native American art, which is the best art I seem to find here in my area. If you are interested in selling art, you probably need to kind of look and see what is typically in your area and what to be on the lookout for, the better things. For me, that's Native American art. I had these listed in the frames, $325 plus shipping each, and shipping in these frames, it's gonna take me a lot of time, a lot of supplies, and cost the buyer a lot of money. It's not cheap. This buyer wanted to know how much for all 4 prints and take them out of the frames. They're gonna have to remat them, reframe them when they get there, so I understand that. So I had them listed for $325 each, which would be $1,300. These have been listed about 10 months with almost zero action on them. So I said $800, including shipping on all 4 without the frames, which is a great discount. That's like a $500 discount. And they said, hey, what about, I was thinking 600, can you meet me in the middle at 7? And I said, absolutely, very happy with that. Between these paintings and a bunch of other paintings I had about $250 into all of my artwork. And I've already made that money back on some others. So this is just kind of extra money, good profit right here. Very happy with that. I want these gone too because the artwork in the back here takes up a lot of space. It's just not something good for me to store. I thought this year I'd look into artwork a little bit more, but I can't solve the storage problem with it. It takes up so much space and sells very slowly. This is one other piece I want to sell. Once again, Native American art. It's what I find in my area. What else we got here? Let's just look real quick. We got like a little bear in the water scene, more Native American stuff. This one will probably never sell. Probably need to pull that down. More Native American artwork and more Native American artwork. Look at that. That's what I find sells good. And that's not native, that's just something else random. Probably will never sell though. So that's what I got listed for art. Glad these sold, taking up a lot of space. I can actually get my other shelf in here now if I want to. Don't necessarily need to go get another shelf yet because I actually got quite a bit of space here. This shelf is actually pretty empty. Those can be moved. And I've got 2 empty shelves here, or like 1.5. I think this is an empty box and that's an empty box. So, sold those, very happy, $700. Gonna take them out very loosely, roll them up, and stick them in a large box. Not sure what box they're gonna go in. And that will be, I believe, signature delivery on that, because I believe that's over the limit. I think the limit is right at $700 on eBay. I'll have to look into that. But anyways, here's the more normal stuff that sold. Oh, there's a few things at home. Let me just throw that up on the screen real quick while I'm pulling my IKEA bag out of here that I need. Things that sold at home are 1 CD, I know for sure. There's a few breakables. There's 1 plate, collector's plate, that I should not have listed. Listed it one day when I just didn't have anything to list a couple years ago. And then some Fitz and Floyd cups, those sold as well. I think that's it at home. There might be other stuff. You can see on the screen. We got some CDs going out. It's like some, I believe, Japanese anime soundtrack, volume 1. And this is Hot Tuna. Keep on trucking. The very best. Pretty cool. Let's see, let's keep going with some media here. We got the psychiatric mental state examination. Nonfiction stuff is selling great right about now. 1 DVD going out. Well, I think I got another one in the other unit. This is the hazing. So yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So hang on a second, let me rearrange this stuff, empty out my hands, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, there we go. I got my IKEA bag now where I can just throw stuff in there. We should be a little bit better. These are a bunch of different canning lids. These are all size 67, which is kind of a weird size. Oh wait, is it 67 or is it 63? It's 63. Got my numbers wrong. Those all sold. This came from my mother. She accidentally bought the wrong size. We have 2 sewing machine parts going up to the same buyer. Got this little shuttle hook and bobbin case. And some other little parts. Don't know what that is. Those are going to the same buyer though. Very happy. 1 remote control. Hampton Bay little ceiling fan remote. Not a lot of money on these, but they do sell. People lose them. That sold. This came with a sewing machine, just kind of like a throw-in that was in there, but these are pinking shears. See if I can pull them out just a little bit so you can see them. Yeah, make that cool little pattern there. Singer. I got like $10 or $12 for them, so that's the kind of nice little bonus I got with the sewing machine. 1 Panasonic cassette player, recorder. Pretty cool. These sometimes do pretty good. Just look up the model. Some models do way better than others. A couple more CDs. Not a ton of CDs today. This little K-pop something or other right here. Ruckus, Juice, and Chitlins, the great jug bands. If you're interested in music like this, check out my store. I got a lot of it. Notice this Yazoo. Good thing to look up. A lot of their stuff does pretty good. 1 piece of fabric. Today I'm actually going to be photographing a little bit of fabric and some other clothing. So we got that coming out. Childcraft, I've talked about these before. This is volume 11. If you've got the whole set, go ahead and sell this whole set together because it'll move much faster and your dollars per hour will typically be better. But if you don't have a whole set, break them apart. They do better that way. And then 1 vinyl. Lamb 3. So that's going on. Is this the sealed one? Yeah, this is new sealed. Pretty cool. Oh, that was one of the things that sold at home. I sold 2 different 78s. Those went out. But yeah, I think that's it. Anyways, since the lights just went out, I'm going to walk down the other unit and show you guys what sold down there. So let's do that. All right, we're down the other unit. Here's some stuff we got. We got this like ski slalom thing. I'm shipping this to New York. Kind of worried about that. I think I've got the right box. We'll see. But that's sold on Truegether, so hey, that's cool. The buyer paid like $70 in shipping. I think that's going to cover it. Who knows, who knows, who knows. Anyways, Vikings Season 4, Volume 2. Going out on DVD. But also, since this is a Truegether sale, I'll cancel it if that goes bad, because yikes. I should have never listed that. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyways, here's a sweatshirt, Hanes Her Way. That's going to go out to a buyer. Just a blank vintage t-shirt. They do good. This textbook is like a popular textbook that you're not allowed to sell on Amazon just because of the brand, and it's in the popular textbook category. So not allowed to sell that. So we sold it on eBay. Got a little bit of money. Ultimate Madness 2003 paintball DVD. This is what I'm looking for with DVDs. Weird stuff you've never heard of. 2 books by the same author, and these are by J.R. Church. Hidden Prophecies in the Psalms and They Pierced the Veils. Bundled those together to give the buyer just a little bit more value. One of these flip clock Sony clocks where these numbers flip up. These can do really good sometimes. This one is broken, but it's still sold for like $25 plus shipping. Got this in a big electronics lot, and this was the main reason I bought the lot, because I had a feeling it was broken, but I knew even though it was broken, I could still get some money out of it. Here is a cord. This actually came from the same person that I got the flip clock from. This goes to a little roaster. Got like $10 plus shipping on it. Very easy to list, ship, store, everything. I have so many of these. These are like bug necklaces. I got several different styles and different bugs. Yeah, my daughter's going to inherit these. I got so many of these. They sell so slowly. I should really lot them up and get rid of them, but I don't feel like investing the time into lotting them up. So, should have initially lotted them up. So those have been listed about 3 years. Seem to sell one every 3 to 4 months, which is not fast enough to warrant keeping them, but I don't necessarily need the space right now, so I'm not worried about it. 1 pair of jean shorts, Arc'teryx. I can't remember the brand. This brand does really good, but I can never remember what it's called. Got some like cool like embroidery on the back pockets, bigger oversized legs, type of pants that you don't pull up all the way. It's a Call of Duty shirt going out. And then last but not least, we got this camera. I listed it for parts because I did not have a battery to test it with. The buyer wants me to double check and make sure that the light comes on the battery charger before I ship it out. So that's what we're going to do. And that is everything we've got. I'm going to go back to the house now and show you guys how to ship something. I don't know. Might just do some clothing or something easy. I'm not going to show you how to ship this because it's wouldn't be useful to you because you're probably never going to ship one of these. Maybe I'll show you the posters, but it's really easy. Just roll them up, throw them in a box, put some packing paper in there with it. We'll show you how to ship something here in just 1 minute. All right, so today we are going to be shipping out the sweater. Now the nice thing about this, it weighs just under a pound, 13 ounces. I guess that's 3 ounces under a pound. So we're just going to put it in a poly bag. Nice, simple, and easy. And it's going to ship USPS Ground Advantage. This is a 10 by 12 inch poly bag. My most used poly bag. Links in the description down below. Now, if this weighs over a pound, things get complicated. If it's really close by to me, it's going to go out priority mail in just one of these free Tyvek mailers for $7.20. If it's a moderate distance away, I'm going to put it in this bag and ship it Ground Advantage for some amount, whatever that is. If it's really far away, then we're going to use flat rate shipping and put it in a padded flat rate. Those are my options. So, Ground Advantage because it's under a pound, so nice. Over a pound, things get complicated. Look at the prices, see what they are. Really close by is typically priority in a Tyvek mailer. Really far away, flat rate priority in the padded envelope. And that's how I ship a sweater.